Craig going on?
First I go.
Wait for Craig.
Now recording.
Now recording.
Now
one more second.
Hey ballers, welcome to These Balls Could Talk, the podcast that wants to thank all of our international fans in Vietnam and Singapore. Hopefully you can understand us. This is Mark along with John and our producer Pete, and we're getting ready to discuss the latest in sports, tech, and pop culture. If you like what you hear or see, please like us or hit that subscribe button, or as someone on the show likes to say, tickle that little bell.
Ooh.
Who, Mark?
I don't know.
Who is it?
To him. Tonight is our
not looking.
Wrestlemania episode, and so we're gonna we had to call upon the Yeet Prince himself. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Derek Lewis. What's going on, D-Lou?
Hey, not much. Just hanging out. Typical Thursday night. Sun's out. So, had to put them on.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, let's catch up with everyone.
Oh, you totally threw me off guard.
We'll
there.
wait for Pete to drink.
I was right in the middle of drinking. That's the wrong song.
Ooh.
Ooh. I got to remember where the order is. There's a reason I did it the way I did it. Okay.
John, how you been?
John has been, I don't know, pretty good. I took today off. Not for anything fun. I had 3 doctor's appointments that all ended up being on the same day because we're old now. And I am kind of still teaching Jamie's yearbook club like a graphic design class. So I had to go teach. And I was like, I'm going to take like 4 hours off. I'm just going to take the day. So it went fine. I had... It's the first time ever I had something frozen off my hand, and it hurt like the dickens.
Ooh.
And what was
What
funny
do they do? Like the
is
spray
I really,
on liquid nitrogen?
Yeah, the spray on liquid nitrogen. And I actually really like my dermatologist. And she looks at me, she's like, I have 10-year-olds do this. What's wrong? I'm like, it was surprising.
It's so cool.
It hurt. I was like, I don't like that at all.
Clearly, you didn't work in an engineering company that happened to have giant dewars full of gallons of the stuff.
Yeah, Melanie thought it was funny, so that was cool. I made dinner for Jamie because Mel went out, and Jamie's like, I want to watch a movie. And we're flipping through the movies. And I'm like, I really want you to watch Ballerina because I want somebody to watch it with, the new John Wick movie. And I was like, are you ready for John Wick?
No one's ready for John Wick.
And she was just like, well, you let me see Suicide Squad. I'm like, you're right. Touche. So we watched John Wick 1 and like 20 minutes of John Wick 2. John Wick 1 is a masterpiece, by the way. I love that fucking movie.
It's so good. I don't know. I like them all.
Jamie went through it all, though. She started the movie, and we like watch a lot of action. She's like, I love a movie where like a really evil guy can be like, is like brought back down from like a night from like love. And I'm just like, keep watching. And she's like, oh, she got him a dog. Isn't that nice? I'm like, keep watching.
You don't ever touch John Wick's dog. Never.
No.
I love it. And now that I'm watching it like the 4th time, every time, in 1 and 2, somebody explains what happened to one of the Russian mobsters. They're like, no, but it's John Wick's dog. And they're like, oh. No, they just like Victor the first time, or Vigo, that is, the first time they told him, he's just like mad. And then he's like, wait a second, what did you do?
I just killed the guy's dog. Who cares? No, you awoke the giant.
Yes. John Wick is a man of will. I want to be a man of will. What does it take to be a man of will?
Your name has to be Will.
I just want to wear a suit with a skinny tie.
Oh, with a black... Oh, I love color matching. I think that's an Italian thing. Mark, do you
That's
color
what I wore
match?
at my wedding.
Sometimes.
Mark, you're no fun. You're not paying attention.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not. I'm trying to rewrite the last topic.
No fun at all.
Oh my gosh.
We are watching a million shows. I heard that The Rookie got renewed, which it wasn't supposed to, so that's cool. I'm excited for The Rookie spinoff. They're going to try another spinoff, even though FBI didn't really work. This is going to be another regular one. They're doing one in Washington, which I think is cool. I'm super excited.
North, right?
Yeah, Rookie North. I'm super excited for the animated Firefly. I think that's the right way to do it, so that all the same people can do it. Yeah,
Do you think that'll help?
What's going on with you? Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask you, John. Do you think that'll help be able to introduce Jamie to that show, or do you think the live action one?
I still got to work with. I still got to get her into sci-fi. I honestly think that Firefly is a good location, and really just because Summer Glau is so fucking great,
and she's insane too in the live action one.
She's great. And then Serenity was awesome. Yeah. Like Serenity was a legitimately good movie.
You could always present it to her as it happens to be on a spaceship, but it's not really a lot of spacey stuff. Well, like it's a western. It's a western.
That doesn't make it better.
Oh, all right.
It says you're like it's a space western, like Star Wars, which she doesn't like.
Okay. Well,
no,
might be.
I got you, Pete, buddy. I got you. We're gonna watch Terminator 2 at your house, and we're also gonna watch Matrix. I think Matrix would really work.
Oh, I would love to.
Just watch the one.
Yeah, I would love to watch the first Matrix on my Atmos setup now.
Yes, that's why I was thinking about it on your setup.
Oh my god!
I don't know how to get one with the right sound setup. Do we have to buy like a different one? I have one from like I don't know the aughts.
If there's a 4K Blu-ray one that has the full like Atmos or DTS X mix, that's the way to go.
I want the bullets to go by our head.
Yeah, I just want to follow the white bunny.
I love that they tripped into a really interesting philosophical movie, but they tried to do it for the second one and it was very bad.
Yeah,
and then they tried to do it for the third one, it was also very bad.
And
then they're like, wait, these movies are ridiculous. Let's just make it ridiculous. And then 4 was kind of good.
I haven't seen 4 yet, but I thought there were good moments in the second and third movie. It's just as a whole, they didn't come together right.
Right.
No,
they leave you hanging.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They were trying to shove something that really it wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, I know
movie.
it was right. It was overly preachy. The pacing was way off. Like we've talked
like
about
the
this.
The forced philosophy. That's the thing I didn't buy.
Yeah,
and the budget just kept going up.
It was there in the first one, but you didn't feel it kind of forced at you as much.
Well, it's because they tripped into it. They didn't even know what they were doing, and then they were like, "Oh, there's some very interesting questions that we're asking."
Right.
Anyway, Mark, you're out of time, buddy.
I could go next.
I'm all caught up. I'm listening.
Yeah, but it's your turn to talk about what's new.
You didn't prompt me.
I did. I
So,
did
Mark,
before, but
what's
then
new?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did before, but then we segued because that's how we roll.
Let's see. I started to. I joined a new gym.
Okay.
And I have.
If anyone doesn't
been
follow
going
Mark's
to it too.
If anyone doesn't follow Mark's Instagram, he's a very handsome gym rat.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily call myself handsome or a gym rat because I've gone to the gym twice.
Hey,
but
it's more than I've been.
I mean, it's me just trying to change up a few things, get a little healthier. So allegedly, I'm supposed to be running a half marathon in a month. Totally not ready for it, but
you should probably
we'll
go
see how that
and
goes.
run a lot in the next half.
So I ran 4 miles on Tuesday. Although running is a very very generous way to put it because I really ran the first 2 miles and then I walked the last 2.
If that's what it takes to get you into that shape, then whatever you can do.
Yeah. I've always been best with an actual plan as opposed to just, hey, maybe I should run today. So we're gonna actually sit down and come up with an actual game plan that's gonna focus on running and going to the gym.
Nice.
Yeah. And then kickball starts up this weekend. That's right. D-Lou and I are going to be playing some kickball. D-Lou, I'm guessing you're doing Worcester as well on Wednesdays.
Yep. I gotta stay in shape.
Excellent.
Gotta stay in shape.
Excellent.
Right.
So
it's a great way to stay in shape.
Getting ready to put to hurt myself. I think because I'll be
emotionally and physically.
I'm a man in his mid-40s playing a kid's game. That's right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, who would do that?
Who would do that?
You just go and run 4 miles like a maniac.
Oh no, Pete. Speaking of Pete, how you been?
Speaking of running, guess who did that for the first time since the surgery?
How'd it feel?
This guy.
Good. I mean, out of shape compared to before the surgery, but I expected that. Pretty good. I felt a little bit of soreness down there after, and occasionally while running, it was like my body.
Does it burn when you pee?
No. It's a hernia. It's not a urinary tract.
You said soreness. You said soreness down there,
Well,
man.
I mean, the
Cranberry juice.
pelvic area is
What?
a large
You get
area.
sore down there when you have to pee, John?
Yeah.
You might actually want to get that
You're
checked out.
peeing wrong.
Everyone knows that.
That's what you ask.
I think you're peeing wrong.
Okay.
It's a joke.
But I'd say my body, it was no pain or anything or even like soreness when running or whatever. But it was just sort of like my body reminding me, hey, you're not 100% yet. So take it easy. And so I did.
What? So
But-
when you were running,
like-
was your mind expecting you to go faster than your body could actually go?
No. I mean,
Okay.
no and yes, because that always happens. I always think I can still run like a 6-minute mile pace and I can't. So the entire time I'm running, I have to be like, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh, car, I can run fast. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. But no, I mean, no bad repercussions other than I'm watching my heart rate on my watch spike up to like 190 at the end of the run because I guess I'm
Pretty
out of
high.
shape. But yeah, it's on the high side for
I
sure.
don't think technically we're supposed to be getting up that high for that long anymore.
I mean,
No, sir.
my heart monitor could be a little wackadoo. Who knows? But
Wackadoo. Watch your language,
wackadoo.
Pete.
So yeah,
This is a children's show.
right. Speaking of children, no. Yeah, and yeah, work has been pretty busy, getting through a lot of that stuff. And poor
I thought you were gonna talk about
Liam
Leo.
was feeling under the weather. That's why we got a late start tonight, gentlemen. My apologies. I was stuck at work, and Steph took amazing care of him, and she's an incredible mom, so she deserves all of the praise and accolades her way.
That's quite the cute kid on your and your wife's Instagram, by the way.
He's something, man. When he's going, he's adorable. Almost into like not quite conversational level of talking. He's plateaued a little bit, but he's in a new class now though. He graduated to
He thinks it's
the
a
big
conversation.
toddler class. So we're hoping that the older kids, they're like kids turning 3, one just turned 3 today, in his class. So we think the older kids that are much more verbally active and kind of taking him
He's
under his
gonna have
wing
the
is going
same
to help
problem.
him.
He's going to have the
Show
same
him
problem
the way.
Jamie did, that he is almost a year younger than his peers when he enters school.
Yeah, it's those November the fall kids, right? They're always a little
And
bit
so there was one time in 2-year-old school, or no, because she was in pre-K for 1 year, so pre-K 4. In 3-year-old school, her teachers were like, oh, Jamie's a little bit behind verbally, and I'm like, she's a year younger than all the other kids. Relax, she's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's always easy to get nervous about stuff, right? It's like, oh, are they going to pick it up? Are they going to do things okay? And it's like, it's hard to remember, especially now that I'm in it. And it's like, okay, relax. Every kid learns stuff at a little bit different pace. Like, don't panic until you really need to panic or are told by like a doctor that you need to panic,
She looks
be her
people in the
OB,
eyes.
The
Fine.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, but it's easy to worry.
Show him the way.
Those little kids are everything,
Mhm.
Anyway,
What?
life moves on.
We good?
Mhm.
I think we're
I
good.
think so.
All right, let's get to know our guests a little bit better. That's right. It's time to warm up our balls.
Before the takes and curtain calls, we gotta warm up your balls.
So I double clicked it and nothing happened. And after I was like, I'm going to give John a little space because he asked for some space between Mark's thing and me just slamming the button. So, but then I waited and I'm like, okay, this is a good timing. I'm going to double click this. And then nothing happened. I'm like, I'm going to double click it again and nothing happened. And then the third time it happened. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep my finger up there like this is on purpose. So now you know the inner workings of my mind during this show.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta love how on this show Pete always vocalizes inner thoughts.
Doug, drink.
I try to keep it interesting.
During this segment, Pete will spin the wheel that will randomly select a question for our guests to answer. Are you ready, Pete?
Yes, here we go. All right, what is the best drink on a hot day?
I'm gonna go lemonade. A good pink lemonade, regular lemonade.
Dell's lemonade.
Mm,
Oh,
when it's ice
yeah.
cold and out of the pitcher?
oh yeah. You got that little slushy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
For those that are not familiar with Dell's lemonade, it's essentially a frozen lemonade. I don't know.
sounds good.
Has it made its way to New York, John Pete?
I haven't seen it, but I'm not a lemonade connoisseur, so I may have just missed it.
Oh,
It's
you're a
based
nice
out of
guy,
Rhode
huh?
Island. It's based out of Rhode Island. At least Dell's is.
I mean, there used to be a frozen lemonade that Melanie and I used to get at Six Flags every summer, like 100 years ago. That has a name that's similar to that, but I don't know what Dell's lemonade
The
is.
Six Flags in Jersey or in like Springfield?
The Six Flags and Six Flags. The one in Jersey, specifically.
There's so many Six Flags.
There
They're
are.
closing to segue, Great Escape is being sold.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. It's been a really good
Sold.
park under Six Flags ownership, so I hope it continues.
It'll be back to Storytown or whatever.
Whatever the heck it was.
Storytown.
Yeah, it was a weird, like...
Well, wasn't it the Great Escape before
fa-
Six Flags owned it? But
No, it was a fairy tale themed weirdo park. That's why all the weird little houses are there.
Those are weird.
And that's
I
why
agree.
like the Yogi
They are weird.
fair sign.
They are,
Yes.
they are weird.
Uh-huh. Well, we ran
And
a
the weird
5K.
castle.
Years ago, Steph and I ran a
All
5K
weird.
through the amusement park there, and like some of the running was literally going through those weird houses. We're like, where are we?
Yep.
That's creepy.
So, and I'm
Wait,
concerned.
don't you have a Great Wolf Lodge over there too?
We do. It's connected.
Yeah.
It's not a Great Wolf. It's the Great Escape. It's a water park that is owned by Great Escape. So we'll see
It's
what
the
happens.
Great Wolf.
Oh, I thought it was actually like the
Not owned
water
by
park
Great Wolf.
itself was owned by Great Wolf for some reason.
Oh no, it was
big.
the same ownership. Yeah, it is a big indoor water park.
Mhm.
Well, indoor and
You can
outdoor.
get pink eye. You can get pink eye there.
But you can do it
Yeah,
in style.
pillowcases.
What was the question again? Oh yeah, drinks on a hot day.
Something about drinks.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know. In my old age, I really just like water.
Oh, yeah.
water's
That's
always
solid.
Like,
always
real cold.
the good go-to. It's never bad.
Mhm.
Or, beer.
Pete, I think you've heard this
Ice
from
cold
me
beer.
before. After like a race, I think a beer tastes so good after
cold beer off the tap.
after you run a race.
Mhm.
Cold beer.
At
off
first,
the
I thought we were doing non-alcoholic drinks, but yeah, I'm always going to go beer.
Ah.
Yeah, beer,
Hey.
especially if you've been like just mowing the
While this might
if
be
you
a
mow the
child's
lawn, right if you
podcast, we
run,
talk about adult topics.
you're working on the house, right?
Child's podcast. Pete,
Gardening,
explain-
whatever you're doing.
Explain your beer.
Beer.
Explain your beer 5K to Derek. He doesn't know about
That's a
it.
15K, not a 5K.
Explain your beer 15K.
Oh, the
to Derek.
Boilermaker?
The
He doesn't know about
Boilermaker,
it.
yes. It is an epic race set in Utica, New York, where coincidentally the long distance runners
Utica.
Hall of Fame is.
Utica
And
Club.
it is a very, very high profile race,
bear.
which is very funny because it's in the middle of nowhere in Utica. So
In the middle
you get
of
to the
July.
starting line and you're like, why am I 5 miles behind the starting line? Wait, why are there all these Kenyans here? Okay, there's a Ugandan usually. He does really well, or he did in the races that I was in. And a
represent.
few other international runners, and they're going for the top purse, which is a pretty big cash prize. So you hear the gun go off, and it's a big party. The whole city's out there. You run through all the neighborhoods. All the neighborhoods they literally compete. The 4 quadrants of the Utica neighborhoods compete for like a prize of like the best supporters of the race. So you got live bands out there, just people setting up in their lawns. Anyway,
Fun.
by the time you get to the start line, the Kenyans are already on mile 5. Because they run like 4.5 minute miles and are insane. But so, you got to time yourself because you've wasted like, however many minutes it takes for Kenyans to run 4 miles. But hey, it's a great time. You're constantly being cheered on, even though mile 4 is literally the worst because you're running up a giant golf course hill. But when you get to the top of that, mile 5 is all downhill, baby. And one time I ran it. Sorry, this is going on a little long. But this is worth it. I get to the top of that hill and I'm tired. I'm like, oh, that sucked. I don't have the energy to like make up my time in mile 5. But then there was a truck with a big speaker on the top of it, and it's blaring the Greatest American Hero theme, which is a cheesy 80s TV show. And right as I crested the hill, the perfect timing. That's exactly what, like, literally as I crest the hill, I hear dun 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 dun. Believe it or not, I'm walking, and I'm like, yeah! And I just started running real
I've
fast.
just been like, okay.
Yeah, instantly
Okay.
recharged.
Pete buried the lead. You finish at the Saranac Brewing Company, and they give you beer.
Yeah, I'm trying to build the atmosphere of how long this race is because it's
Time for
long.
that.
All right, fine. Yeah, it ends literally behind the brewery, and yes, they give you unlimited free beer. They literally bring out keg trucks. The mayor, the mayor gives a speech. He's already drunk by the time you finish the race. It's amazing, and a big
Do you
live.
have to finish in order to get the beer, or no?
No, I've.
I mean, it's at the end. Maybe
Cool, set me up, I'll just
It's a
walk.
I
giant
don't think you
throng
get
of
it
like.
if you die.
You kind of need to like have a race chip, I think, or bib. It used to just be a free for all. Like there'd be like 20,000 people all cramming into that square. But
Jesus.
and they're you can get as much beer as they can pour it. And yeah, a lot of fun. Big live band. It's a great time.
All right, 5 minutes, like we do. First question always. Let's go. Question number 2.
Felt like more than 5 minutes. What are you looking forward to?
I love it when John shatters Pete's dreams. Like he's telling the story, and
business.
John's like, "You gotta finish."
All business.
This is why John is the timekeeper.
True.
Sometimes
It's the
I get
law.
into it and I forget, and then the show's 2.5 hours, and we're all in trouble.
I'm
Yeah, and then
okay
you remember
with.
you have to edit this.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What are we looking forward to the most during the spring or summer?
I'm gonna circle back to beer. Okay, you know, you just
Yes.
go out, nice little day. You know, nice little
Nick's
80
winning
degree
the
day.
cup.
Brewery with
That is
some playoff games on TV outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little hockey, little baseball.
Yeah.
You know, Celtics all 3 in one day, and you're just like, oh yeah.
Right, you guys have all the sports going on at the same time right now.
It's a small cross section, though.
When don't we? Just saying.
Just like
True.
a month a month and a half where you got all 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
NBA
so
and hockey is
ESPN
going.
used to do. They used to do like one day where all 4 major sports are going on at the same time, and it's
Yeah.
usually during the NFL draft.
Yeah, it's
Oh
true.
yeah. Oh wow, you could literally
I wish
quad
there's
box
something
each major league sport on Google TV.
No, there's like one person that like tries to go to like it's like something for all 4 major sports.
Oh. That's
Funny.
fun.
Technically,
That's
you could
quite a
include
day.
MLS in that as a 5th.
This summer's going to be interesting because Jamie's going to be prepping for high school, and that makes me feel old as shit.
Right.
Well, you are.
I know.
You're gonna
There
hit
she
every
is.
back to school sale that you can find. Hi Jamie. Speaking of,
Yep. We got a wave.
she's just way behind you.
She should get me a beer.
Speaking of beer,
I was going to text her and ask her to get me a beer, but she's upstairs now.
She's already there.
no, she just walked by.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, question number 3. Let's go.
Okay.
Timekeeper
I'm looking
has
forward to the
stuck.
pool too, by the way. But yes,
Oh, that too.
I am also
love
looking
the
forward
hot
to your
brewery
pool.
and outside beer, cold beer, hot day outside. Lovely.
Yep.
Love
Yep.
it.
Right now, my window's
all
open
right.
and it's lovely.
Derek, we rolled an Ask the Host. It's your prerogative should you choose to accept it to ask us a question, or we can skip and ask a
last
different
time he was
question.
on.
Daily double.
You can defer.
Pass the hose. I'm gonna defer.
Okay.
I mean,
That's all right. If you had one ready, great. If not, well, let's do another one. Okay, this is fun. What's the best?
Get rid of that.
What was the best concert you ever saw in person?
I saw Metallica. What was it? A couple summers ago. It was at Gillette.
Ooh.
They can
It was
still
loud.
they can still rock.
It was loud.
It was loud. There were a lot of white people.
Yes, a lot of white people. Half of me was like, "Cool, let's hang out." The other ones were like, "You gonna steal my wallet?" And I'm like, "No, we're jamming. We're jamming." It was awesome. I mean, it rained a little bit, which it was hot. It was in July, so
Isn't
you know, the
Kirk
rain
like
cooled off.
100?
I don't know, but that guy rocks it.
Hell yeah, baby. He was old
my
when we were in
God.
college. That was 25
Yeah.
years ago.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how any of them were playing for what was it, like 3 hours?
Oh my
So it was
god,
like-
they're so
Especially-
fucking old.
Especially Lars. Like
and they weren't.
it's one thing to be
Yeah, Lars.
old playing guitar. It's another thing to be
Old.
old slamming metal drums with like extreme
No.
technicality like that.
Yeah, he looked like
Lars.
Skeletor.
How old is Lars Ulrich? Lars Ulrich is
Lars.
62 years old.
Damn.
Makes sense.
That's about the
Jesus,
age where a lot
yeah,
of bands
Christ.
replace their drummers, but good luck doing that to
Like
Lars Ulrich.
100.
But they were dripping sweat, and it was awesome.
That's cool.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think John knows my favorite concert, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's the same as yours, but it's definitely the same as Jeffem's.
In sync.
It was no, is we saw live
Yeah.
at this little place called Northern Lights
That's-
in Clifton Park,
That's in my top 3 too.
and we were the lead singer of Live. His name is Ed Kowalczyk.
That's right.
We were close enough that we could actually like
Yeah,
high
right from the
five Ed
bottom.
Kowalczyk. But it was one
It
of those
was
really
so
small
hot.
music venues that
It was
you
so
could only fit like
humid.
200 people or something.
It was so
Yeah.
humid in that room because people were rocking out so hard
Is it a
that
small
the
club or?
ceiling
Oh, you can
was
only-
actually dripping.
Yep. The ceiling was sweating.
It was disgusting.
They commented on it and we had a
He
good
was like
laugh.
good guy.
They're like, this building has its own weather pattern or something. And
But it was right before the band broke up because like
yeah, they
Ed
were
Kowalczyk
touring
stole the
for
mu-
Songs of the
Ed's-
Black
Ed's-
Mountain, I think, which is a record that
Ed
didn't do
stole all
well.
the Yeah, Ed stole all the music because he's an asshole.
Yeah. He came back.
Maybe
There was
that's
like,
what bands
sorry.
do.
Sorry, Ed stole all the music.
10 years later, he came back like, sorry.
I think that one of the best concerts. Actually, that is one. I think another one is Foo Fighters with Steph and Pete, which we did. Like,
that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
12 years ago.
Wow, that was that long ago. Fuck.
It was a long time.
It was
Jim
a Wasting
little.
Light tour.
I got home at 4 a.m. because we drove to New Jersey in a night.
Oh wow.
And then honestly, Eve 6 played Six Flags Great Adventure, and Melanie and I went on a date there, and that was also incredible. And actually, Pink opened for them.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. That was a cool fun, and
Wow.
that was a free
So
free
that was before
concert.
Pink was really known.
She
drank
got you
your
a
time.
beer.
Does she have a beer?
She
Look at
does,
that.
'cause she's the best.
What a girl.
MVP.
Pete.
Go, Jamie.
Oh man. One other good. It's been a while since I've been to a concert. The last one
Okay.
I went to was 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago. It was Alanis Morissette when she was doing her Jagged Little Pill tour, like rehashing it and whatnot.
So
I
she was
remember.
angry.
Oh, yeah.
She was very angry during when she made that album. I remember she was lip syncing her songs. I don't know if it was because of laryngitis or the fact that
no.
she's as old as we are, but she didn't need to sing at all because
I'm sure the whole crowd just sang with her.
were singing all of her songs. It was quite cool, and Garbage opened up for them.
Oh, dude. That would be an
was
interesting
a-
show to see.
That was a good show, but that was the last concert I've ever been to.
I think I have a fear bone. I had a pretty serious fear boner for Shirley Manson.
She was awesome.
Yeah, something about the
still do,
red
I
hair
think.
that really got you going.
She's so enticing. Like her, we mentioned it on the
I
show
so
before.
probably do.
Her James Bond theme, was it "The World Is Not Enough" that she sang?
Oh, the world's not
Oh
enough.
my
Yeah,
god, it's
that was
so
good.
fucking good.
She's such a good musician.
And live too. Like I've heard her do it live too on like one of the late night
Yeah.
shows. It was every bit as good.
Yeah, that's one of the songs they played during the show, and she was singing live, and she still has a great voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Power altos, man, they age well. Pearl Jam, I've seen them a couple times, both great shows. Steph brought me to Muse in New York City at Madison Square Garden. That was freaking awesome. I've never seen a band appear from the giant pyramid that somehow descended from I don't even know where, and left, and they were on. They all of a sudden the band's playing. We're like, what? Where did they come? And then at the end of the show, this pyramid descends, and they run over to it, and then the pyramid goes, and they're gone. I'm like,
Mark,
but
so
that guy's
when
incredible singer. And
when you marry one of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island and you become their sugar daddy, or they become their sugar mama, and you like buy us stuff, I would like to go see something at the Sphere. So let's do that.
oh, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
Nick
yeah.
with Mark's face outside the sphere. And it's
I want
concert
Mark's
for him.
face. I want Mark's face to be
I have
on
get
the
my
Sphere.
face on the
Yeah.
Sphere. Or we
Where's
get
the
the If These
fan?
Balls Could Talk logo on the Sphere.
That would be cool.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
And Mark's just like, I want you to wave to planes and shit. All right, we gotta go. We're tired.
We need the
All right.
fat head.
It's time to hand things off to Pete now. Pete's gonna take some time. Pete, what's been grinding your gears? I don't know if that's what we're gonna go.
We're not
That's
calling
what
it grinding my gears. We're gonna call it celebrate my pucks.
I was gonna go with icing your balls.
Icing your ball. Oh, yeah, that works too. Okay, so guys, it's known that one of the longest playoff streaks in sports, active to this day, has been broken. The Buffalo Sabres, 14 years ago was their last playoff game. They play Sunday, apparently at 1 o'clock, because they just put a placeholder for 1 p.m. for like all the playoff games. They're not telling us when they are, but it's against Mark and Derek's Boston Bruins.
Yeah,
So
right.
this is going to be fun. And both times every time they played each other this season, it's been brutal. They've been close games, back and forth. It's interesting that the two styles they play are very different, but they neutralize each other in such a weird way that it makes it exciting. It's not like a boring game by any stretch. Anytime.
They
like
go back and forth.
Yeah, the last time I watched, the lead switched. Like it was never more than a 1-goal lead for either team.
Yeah, I think it was like a 5-4 final, and they just kept going back and forth.
Yeah, that was, and it ended in a shootout or overtime. No, it was overtime. Yeah.
Yes.
Which now here's the thing: the Bruins haven't what was it, Pasternak and like a few other guys. Like you guys have the top of your roster
Soccer.
is ridiculous,
Mhm.
and they're very good at 3-on-3 overtime. Well, the playoffs don't do 3-on-3 overtime,
Yeah.
which is good because that's the Sabres' biggest weakness is 3-on-3 overtime. So I think that's going to be a good equalizer. So I'm willing to bet we see at least 2 of these games go to OT, and I bet you this is a 6 or 7 game series.
And that's the best hockey is playoff overtime hockey by far.
Yeah, I miss
NFL
it.
playoffs are good, NBA's good, but hockey, it's
Right.
like a grind. You could watch 2 games in the
Sure.
matter of whatever.
So Boston has been good for a good 10 years now. Buffalo, really the last time they were really this exciting was 05-06. That's 20 years ago, guys. So
Mhm.
I kind of fell off a little
Ryan
bit.
Miller.
They barely limped into the playoffs for a couple of years. Then they didn't go to the playoffs, obviously, for the long streak. Pat LaFontaine was their GM for one day and then quit. And then they got Jack Eichel, and Jack didn't want to be there, and Buffalo didn't like him, and that was a whole mess. Now he's on Vegas winning
Makes no
Stanley Cups.
sense.
I don't
He's
get it.
really good.
And you're
He's
still sore
really
about
good.
that.
I'd be so
Really
about
good.
it.
Seriously.
Came from where do you go to college, by the way?
I know. He was a Bostonian
Boston
guy, right?
University. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah, Eichel's great.
Lawyer.
But it didn't work. So they rebuilt. That didn't work. They rebuilt again. That didn't work. And now finally the fourth one stood. This one got into the playoffs. So guys, just to give you all a little taste, I'll be quick. I'll try to paraphrase. Written today by Matthias Samuelsson, who is a defenseman for the Buffalo Sabres, called "This is a Hockey Town," a letter to Buffalo. So this just kind of shows you the excitement is palpable, even if you haven't been following for a while. He says, "I've been going to this diner for 3 years now. I'll stop in there all the time, breakfast on and off days and whatnot. One guy works there, see him all the time, nice guy. I just assumed he didn't know I played for the Sabres. Now I walk in there, and every time the guy hits me with a great game last night. Starting to think he knew who I was the whole time, but we were so bad he didn't want to say anything. I think he was just disappointed. It's funny, because we've heard so much about this passion over the years, what it would be like once we won. And I have to admit, after hearing it so much for so long, it could get tiring. Like, yeah, it'll be good when they're winning, or when we're winning, anywhere would. But when we started winning, we saw it firsthand, and you realize this place is not just anywhere. This passion here is really different than other cities. Listen, I'm from Philly. I still watch the Eagles games, get pissed at the players. I get what it means to be a passionate sports fan, but this place is crazy. How much you all love hockey and coming to games, cheering, booing, and chugging beers. Sure, most cities sell out the building when their team's winning, but how many of them in the cities actually care about the team? How many can name all the players? I feel like here, almost every single person in KeyBank Center is actually passionate about this team. They're not just at the game for something to do. And it's not just in the arena, the energy is everywhere. He's out in the city and he gets Go Sabres. Everybody recognizes him, and he's just a random defenseman on the team. It goes on, but we'll skip to the end here. But it's just so exciting to even see the players get this excited. He says, now we're thinking about what next. I'm so happy for this city and want all you to know our team is not taking this for granted. Our job's not finished. It's really nice to end the drought and stop talking about it. But we didn't just want to make the playoffs and end the drought and go home. We all want to win. It's all of our dreams to win the Stanley Cup. To do it in a place like this, that would just be incredible. Sammy.
Nice.
I think he
Good
says it
statement.
best.
Should I bet on the Sabres to win the series?
No.
I think it's
don't.
going to be close, guys. I
dare you.
really feel like these two teams, for whatever reason, match up really oddly against
John
each
got
other.
the
And like
joke.
you guys mentioned, it makes fireworks.
Did.
Yeah, I mean, good for Buffalo. They have been bad for many seasons.
Long time.
But now they're getting billboards. I mean,
Yep.
they're going to obviously sell out that whole place. But
Oh yeah,
I mean, even if you watch,
Well, there'll be
at
watch
ESPN,
parties at all the bars.
and out in the
Oh,
plaza. Yep.
right? The ESPN, like whatever, ESPN Plus, whatever.
And the big screen at
And-
the Southern Tier Bar.
Mm-hmm.
You always see a lot of people in Buffalo. I've noticed that. Like I'll cycle through the games, but even if they are bad, there's people that always go.
Derek, you ever been to Buffalo?
I have not.
It's a fun place.
Buffalo's kind of.
I mean, obviously Pete would recommend
awesome.
it.
It's
but,
actually kinda fun
John
there.
and I have also been there.
It was.
And
Buffalo.
it's
I've
a
heard
good
good
time.
things.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
It's kind of a dump growing
Shocking
up, and now it's
cheap
awesome.
seats.
Buffalo has shockingly good food. That's
All
what I
the
tell people.
all the food's good.
Really?
There's a lot of fun
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
to
they
do.
invented
More than just
Buffalo wings.
wings. More than just
Oh,
wings.
really?
Yeah,
Actually, like, kind of a lot of fancy food.
yeah.
Really?
Derek, here's a typical day in Buffalo. Like, we go to visit my parents one summer, rented kayaks, and kayaked up a tribute thing of the Niagara River, and we're like, oh, what's that dock for? Oh, that's for Riverworks bar. So we're like, okay, we'll dock the kayaks and walk into the bar. Like the bar had a kayak dock. And
you gotta watch out for boat police, though.
I know. Well,
isn't that
you're
like
pedaling too fast?
The Yingling like barley containers are in that river.
No, it's Labatt Blue, and yes, they're giant. They were old grain silos that they've converted into 100-foot rappelling towers. So it's a major like Project Adventure like ropes course now. But so we just like kayak into a bar. The bar is 20,000 square feet. There's a roller derby rink in there.
Kayak into a bar.
There's like 4 or 5 bars, massive TVs. It's huge. And the food is
when
excellent.
you drive into Buffalo, it smells like Cheerios when you drive into Buffalo.
Yeah, it smells like Cheerios.
What kind? Honey Nut?
All of the
regular?
Cheerios.
All of the Cheerios.
Love good Honey Nut.
It's just, it's the General Mills, like, global headquarters.
I like a good Honey Nut.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bakery plant, yeah. They make all the cereal there.
All right. Timer. Final thoughts.
So, Pete, how many, you got any predictions for the Bruins and Sabres?
I mean, I got to pick the Sabres. You guys can pick
Sabres
the Bruins, that's fine.
6.
But I'm going to say...
Sabres in 6?
Yeah, I'm going to say overtime in 6.
Overtime in 6.
But every game is going to be like a 1-goal game, and I predict at least 2 overtime games in this series.
I think one of the games is going to be 4 Bruins.
Sabres have home ice advantage?
They do. Sabres finished 4th.
Are a wild card.
Yeah, Sabres finished 4th in the league, I think, and 1st in they won their division.
Is home ice
but we play well in Buffalo.
A legitimate thing?
That's why it's not going to be easy for the Sabres.
Home court arena sports is a real fucking deal.
It is a thing.
Not in hockey.
No?
Well,
I don't know. That crowd gets wild.
Isn't the Boston record, or isn't the Bruins record this year way better at home than it is away, though?
Oh, absolutely.
100%,
they won.
100%.
Derek, how many games in a row did they like win at home?
Was it 14 or?
It was a lot. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember off the top of my head.
The Rangers are terrible.
Absolutely.
Nobody had talked about the Rangers, John.
I'm just saying. We're at time, so.
All right. By the way, shout out to my cousins, Adam, Alan, Doug, Tim, and Eric for bringing. We were talking about that Mateus Samuelson article. They brought it up in a text thread of mine before this. So I was like, oh my god, I got to read this. So good.
You should see how many games Tim is going to and how many he'll bring you to. Because Tim has season tickets.
Does he have Sabres season tickets? He has
everything season tickets.
I mean, I'm sure he could get the hookup. He's
Tim is a fucking baller. Yeah. Tim, you're a baller.
All right, we would like to thank one of this week's vague sponsors, Group Chat Coach, AI that helps you win arguments in your sports group chat.
I love
Group Chat Coach, like having Madden by your side all the time. Boom!
I like the boom. I was going to say, you got to have a Madden quote in there.
All right. I have an interesting thought, though.
Okay.
How long are we from people idling their social conversations like they have an AI that answers their friends so they don't have to? 5 years?
Oh, probably now if somebody set it up.
I mean, there's already such thing as AI chatbots, right? They just don't necessarily say anything meaningful.
You could feed your AI person I don't know, all of your texts, and it knows how you talk. Nobody would fucking know. Nobody would know.
Dude, they can even do voice memos. Don't you just have to say a sentence and it knows your voice already?
Genius. All right.
Hey, remember you were supposed to be here? It's like, what? Oh, sorry, that was just AI. You took control.
That's a good point, Derek.
I would start agreeing to things and you just wouldn't know about it.
But then you can blame stuff that you said on AI.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, so all of our next topic songs are WWE related, being a Wrestlemania themed show. This one's an oldie but a goodie. Ready? Oh, it's first topic. Talking for our lives. Pump it up, pump it up. Oh, it's first topic. Talking to survive. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, they're going to get better. They are going to get better.
Amazing.
So this weekend is what all WWE fans look forward to every year. It's the Showcase of the Immortals, the grandest stage of them all, the Super Bowl of sports entertainment, also known as Wrestlemania. It's headlined by championship fights between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Quite possibly the most anticipated match, though, is Oba Femi taking on Brock Lesnar. Now, while this card has by far the most wrestlers on it compared to other premium live events, it certainly can't hold the entire roster, and some key names may be missing. So, everyone, what do we think of the WrestleMania card, and who is missing from it that we want to see?
Ooh.
Lost track of who the current wrestlers are at this point.
Carmelo Hayes. He should be on it. He should be on
From
it.
Boston.
But yeah, he is. He's White Eagle. He's wrestled with the White Eagle before.
Now, do you think that they had Trick Williams? So Trick Williams is facing Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn got the U.S. title from Carmelo. Do you think they originally had that and then they changed it at the last second?
So. Because then they
Why do you
realized
think they changed it?
Because Sammy doesn't have a match.
Because they want Sammy
So
at
they
WrestleMania?
Yep. He's pretty popular, and he's probably going to turn heel. That's what a lot of people are saying. He's
They've
going to
been
go back to
booing
the bloodline.
So hold
It's
up.
that time that Sami Zayn turns again.
So hold up.
Back
I have
and
stopped
forth.
paying attention as Jamie is not paying attention. And so Liv Morgan is a face now?
I think they're turning her. They're going to be turning her.
Because
To face.
this chick she's wrestling has devil horns, so I'm assuming she's the heel.
Nope, she's a face.
Really?
Yeah.
A
People
face
love
with
her because she's got this one move called the Devil's Kiss. Essentially, she takes the woman's head between her legs and just stomps it on the mat.
Stop right there.
Literally,
That
that's
would
Lady
have that move
wrestling.
on.
Okay.
So great.
So
Liv Morgan's still a smoke show, by the way.
Can confirm.
Holy shit.
she's from Jersey originally.
Hell, she is.
I think she's from Elmwood Park, actually.
She has an Italian last name in real life.
Yeah. So one person that I think is missing, kind of speaking of the ladies, is Bianca Belair. We have not seen her on any WWE programming in a long, long time. And I didn't think the injury that she got was really all that serious. I don't know. D-Lou, have you heard about that?
It was some finger injury, I believe. Last I read. I don't know. Maybe she's starting to have kids. Who knows?
Possible.
Even Tiffany Stratton's not even on the mat.
Tiffany
She's not in
Stratton's
any
on the.
match.
You know, I'm not a big fan of hers. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I mean, she was supposed to be a big heel when she first came over, and people started cheering for her. So all of a sudden, she became a face, and I think she
And
would
I
have
don't
done
think
much
she can
better
do
as a
it.
heel.
Agreed.
Just the attitude that she has and whatnot. And I mean,
Do we feel-
she's made some mistakes in some promos. I know that.
Do we feel like, stepping back a little bit, that Jade Cargill has sort of taken Bianca Belair's like slot? As, she's very similar, right?
She has a good look, but she is not the best wrestler
No, she's just big.
at all.
No.
And she can't talk. It's like, but she has an amazing look. She's jacked.
she's got the look without a doubt.
Yeah.
But
That
that's
like
pretty much all
overly
she's got.
muscular, like athletic woman that Bianca Belair.
Yeah, but I
is,
mean,
like, doing.
Rhea is the face of WWE.
I fucking love
For
Rhea.
women.
Yeah.
Like, she can talk, she can wrestle,
She
can
can
do
do it
it.
all.
Nice.
She's an NXT product.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could argue that Rhea is the biggest superstar overall in the WWE.
Yeah.
Because she's
I don't
definitely,
disagree, by the way.
she's up there in merchandise sales.
Yep. And
From
Liv,
men and
Liv is
women.
definitely up there, but
Yeah.
Rhea's top tier.
Yeah. I mean, come on. So Derek, what's the match that you're looking forward to the most?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Roman Punk.
Really?
Yeah, I like good
I'm not
Raw.
big on that match. I'm really not.
I like them both. You know, it's. What about you? What?
I mean, I kind of said in my intro with Femi and Brock, I think.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
It's not going to be a great
5-minute
match. No, it's not going to be a long match.
It's gonna be a couple suplexes, and then Oba's gonna win. As he should.
This is essentially Brock's opportunity to turn over Oba, because I mean they're definitely going to push him. So
They're gonna Roman
hopefully-
Reigns him.
yeah. we'll see the long term. I mean, Obafemi, he can definitely he actually is a lot better on the mic than I thought he was.
Yep.
And he's got the look.
He didn't talk much in NXT.
No. I mean, he hasn't really had to like really wrestle in matches because he's just been so he's gone that big guy persona and he just dominates. Yep. So he hasn't had like a long match yet. So we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't fall through the cracks like Omos did.
He couldn't wrestle and he couldn't talk.
Right.
Well, that's never good.
True.
I mean, the Trick Williams match.
That dude was like
Trick
7'4".
Williams is another. He's going to skyrocket, I think, after this WrestleMania.
His theme song is just everyone's just like, you know, and you got to thank Booker T for that one.
Yeah,
with that trick.
Yeah,
like that made the song.
And I mean, again, he's got the look. He can talk on the mic. He's going to have a big year after this WrestleMania, I think.
So they're going to push him to the moon.
You did most anticipated match, biggest surprise, and then we got to go.
Biggest surprise.
I don't know about biggest surprise, but I mean, I think the match that is probably going to get
twist you. They always want to twist you.
Oh yeah.
Not really at WrestleMania. They don't really do that at WrestleMania so much because WrestleMania tends to be the end of a lot of storylines and it doesn't start new ones.
I think the Bloodline's going to be back.
Yeah?
They're going to. Oh yeah. Sammy's going to go with them. Usos.
There's a lot of talk that Roman is going to go on another championship like reign and whatnot. Probably not as long as the last one that he had, but
because I mean he's more part-time now.
Don't give it back to Roman.
I think the match
it's good. He's good on the mic because he wrestles stupid. I can't see him.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see him Superman punch 17 times a match. I'm sorry.
He will. But then you're going to see 97 spears. I mean,
97 spears and 17 Superman punches. I'm like, do you do anything else? Pete, he does this thing where he runs and punches, and it's supposed to knock people out, and I don't get it.
Nope.
I mean, he's
the setup move.
It's got the strength of Superman.
You combine the momentum of running with the forward. I mean,
he does a cool thing though. He cocks his fist. Kind of fun.
That's like Henry Cavill in that Mission Impossible movie. He would like reload his punches.
Right.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah,
that was a cool scene. All right, we're done. We gotta go.
So I think I want us to one more. I think the match that's going to steal the show, though. I think it's going to be the Intercontinental ladder match.
I was just going to say that the ladder match.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good athletes and performers in that match, and just adding in a ladder for it is going to be phenomenal.
Penta. Oof.
Your camera wanted to see your Scotch, Mark.
It followed him taking the drink. I love it.
It has. This is my Fenway Park. This is my Fenway Park glass. So I don't know. Maybe it thinks there's eyes on it.
Maybe.
All right. Ready? I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. It's next topic.
Nice.
Like it.
So to get Pete involved, we're going to do my football question. We are less than 2 weeks away from the 2026 NFL draft, and the rumor mill is spinning out of control. Less than 2, right? It was more than 1 when I wrote this. The loudest noise is coming from Dallas. Reports are surfacing that Jerry Jones is looking to get extremely aggressive, potentially trading a massive haul of future picks to move into the top 5 for a defensive cornerstone like Caleb Downs or Reuben Bain Jr. After a relatively quiet free agency period, it looks like the Cowboys are betting the entire house on a single blue chip rookie to save this current iteration of the team. So, is trading for a top 5 pick for a Super Bowl or bust masterstroke for the Cowboys, or is it a desperate move for a franchise that is failing to build a deep roster through traditional means and overpaying its stars?
It's the desperate measures. Jerry Jones lives in 1980, where he's trading Herschel Walker for Emmitt Smith. I mean, don't get me wrong, he got three
that worked out pretty well.
Hall of Famers. That was a great move, but you can't do this nowadays. Like
they had a 13th round back then.
Yeah, and I mean,
13th round.
Yeah. Now it's thankfully down this.
I think my concern with the Cowboys is how long can they run so top heavy?
Yeah, Yeah, it's,
Right, there are way too many
they
holes.
rework that salary cap magic every single year now.
They do, but it's
know how
not.
they
It's
do
not
it.
just about the cap though. Like John says, they're so top. They have a couple superstars. They have great weapons and stuff. But like, are they really good
They got
enough to
better
say they're
they got
one
better
top 5
last
pick
year.
away from winning a Super
And
Bowl? I don't think so.
And just to play devil's
Dak is
advocate,
healthier.
right? So they got
Yeah.
Pickens.
Dak is great.
They
but-
got Javante is back. Legitimately, Javante Williams is back.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so, like,
I just feel
one
like they
running
never-
back, 2 wide receivers, an acceptable quarterback. Maybe defense is the only thing they are. And their
defense.
their
Definitely
defense was
need.
terrible.
That's the
So
problem. They
maybe that's the answer.
yeah, they have too
But
many
I don't
holes
know.
on defense. But I don't think
Yeah,
one
that defense is more than one player away.
Right.
So
Even if they hit on
I
the
remember.
top pass rusher, it's not going to make enough difference.
Well, they don't need a pass rusher though. They really
No.
don't. Well, they need probably a linebacker or someone in their secondary. I think
Yep.
those
Caleb
are their
Downs.
higher needs.
Well, that's why I
now,
mentioned Caleb Downs.
Yeah,
Right.
here's
was down.
here's
He's
the other
good.
thing.
they're not going to
Here's
get
the
a
other
high enough
thing.
to get him.
The Cowboys, while they have 2 first-round picks, they don't have a second-round pick. So if they trade up to, like, say number 4 or 5 by trading those those 2 first-round picks, they're not picking again for like 90 picks.
Well,
Yeah,
Caleb goes
that's,
top
That's
5.
the problem with the Bills too.
Oh, absolutely.
Caleb Downs is going top 5.
100%.
And
100%.
so,
Yeah.
if Caleb Downs is going top 5, they need to trade with a team like the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But the
Because
Giants could just
they-
take like
you think
Caleb
Harbaugh's
Downs or Sonny
going to
Styles.
give away Caleb Downs?
I
like that?
don't think so. I hope not.
No.
But like, the Raiders aren't trading. They need Fernando bad. So you're just running out of teams to trade with, right?
Yeah.
Like, and let's
The
just say
Jets
the
too.
Giants aren't trading. The Jets might trade because they're run very poorly.
Yeah. They might mess
No
it up.
one knows what the Jets
might
are going
tra-
to do.
The Jets might trade.
Yeah.
You know what I
Um,
heard today? The Browns might select another quarterback.
Shut up.
I mean,
Shut the front door. Really?
They are so
amazing.
bad.
they're
Oh
in,
my god.
they're literally just in hell until they stop paying hundreds of millions of dollars to a sex offender.
Ugh.
Now, well,
What
all right.
else can
While
you say?
Jerry Jones, she's right. He loves his superstars in Big D. However, he is usually a little bit more frugal and conservative when it comes to the draft. I actually probably see him keeping those 2 first-round picks or trading down from one of those first-round picks to get more picks.
If he can turn one of those first into 2 seconds, that would be a better move, I think.
He'd probably get like a second and a fourth or something like that. Or
Okay,
maybe
sure.
he'd get
Well,
like a future,
I mean, he could package
future pick.
He could trade up on his later rounds to turn it into 2. I'm not saying just
Maybe.
the first, but some
Maybe.
way.
I mean, right now,
To
Dallas
me,
is
that
going
would make
12th.
sense. This is a deep draft in some positions, but not a lot. And there's no like superstars at the top. So I feel like if it's a position that you need, like
No
safety,
QBs. Mark's gonna
linebacker,
talk about that.
edge rusher, those are ones that I would say get as many of those guys as you can. There's going to be a lot of good ones in the first 3 rounds.
That's how you win.
True. That's
How
true.
you win.
They don't need a pass rusher, but I think they're going to probably draft one.
Mm.
It's,
Well, you know, they
there's a lot
had-
of good pass rushers
You know,
in this draft.
They had a pretty good one.
They had a pretty good one.
They decided they didn't
Yeah.
want that good one anymore.
He's
for some
okay. He's
reason.
okay at football. He's like reasonable.
Yeah.
And then like the fucking NFL this offseason is so confusing. Like, why are Green Bay goes and gets Myles Garrett and now they're just like rebuilding? Like what are they
Micah
doing?
Parsons, but yeah.
Or Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
The other
Yeah.
amazing
Well, are
edge
they
rusher.
are they rebuilding?
We knew you,
I don't
man.
No, I
know.
don't think they're not rebuilding. They're getting rid of dead weight, I think.
They're letting a lot of their
I wouldn't call
high
Micah
end
Parsons
talent
dead
go
weight,
and not
though.
getting anybody else.
Rashawn Gary was not a very good player without Micah Parsons, and he has been going downhill for the past couple seasons. So,
Same thing with Diggs.
and I don't know, maybe
Cut him
Jerry
quick.
Jones just really liked the Green Bay Packers defense from 2 seasons ago. So he's just
Trayvon's
going to
way too streaky.
Yeah, he might
that's
try to
true.
get Jair Alexander soon too, because that's like the one defensive player from Green Bay, great defensive player from 2 years ago. That's not.
I think
on
Jerry
the
Jones and
Cowboys.
George Steinbrenner went to owner school together.
Huh.
Oh,
Probably.
they did.
Is Jerry
Probably
Jones
got
going to
that
draft
oil
from
money.
his super yacht again?
Maybe he'll
I
just
mean, if you had
start
a
to
super yacht, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe he has like a, that whole buy babies thing. Maybe he has like a breeding ground for his NFL players that he's just setting up.
Damn Cowboys.
Such a fucking monster.
Oil money.
We could be done with that. Oil money? Yeah, we could be done with that. That's great.
You want to end on
Yeah.
such a fucking monster? Nice.
Yes.
Yes. And oil money.
I love it.
And also the thing you went off.
All right, here we go. Time for next topic. Sorry, a fake post involving UConn player Braylon Mullins, who, if you remember, hit the game-winning shot against Duke, went viral about an NIL auction as he was publicly declaring to all schools to place bids for the right for him to join their team. Now, legendary Dick Vitale was even fooled by this post, and he retweeted it and commented about the state of college basketball amongst the NIL chaos. Now, while the post wasn't real, and I gotta admit, I actually believe this too, it was commenting on how NIL has gone rogue. In fact, earlier this season, Darian Mensah sent Duke to court after about letting him out of his NIL deal, and he won against the Blue Blood, then subsequently transferred to Miami. So everyone, has NIL gone out of hand, or should we expect even more debauchery forthcoming?
It's not debauchery. They're contract negotiating. They're professional. They're professional sports players. I mean,
I don't think it's completely out of hand, but I mean, you got the money, you might as well pay to play.
now, I mean,
players trying to stay in college for 6 years now.
Absolutely,
Here's the-
they're probably
here's
making
the
more
thing.
than the rookie contract.
they deserve to make a significant. Anybody who's a blue chip player who makes
Right?
Duke or UConn or Michigan or anybody who makes them a shitload of money, because they sell out 100,000 person stadiums. I mean, like, they sell out all the time. They deserve to be paid. I don't necessarily like the portion that is that NIL has created a significant amount of unfairness in college sports. The rich are just going to be rich. They're always going to win. They're always going to make the most money. They're always going to get the most players. They're always gonna. And so
how do we solve that?
You don't solve it. March Madness is ruined.
Do we salary cap the NIL?
I don't think you do.
You might get to that eventually.
Is it getting that weird where you have to do that to college
There's no way to
sports?
govern that.
I think.
the guy.
Yeah.
They got the guy from Michigan. He's getting paid $5 million, and they won the national championship.
That's insane, man.
$5 million in college. I mean, his rookie contract. What's he gonna make? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not chump change, but $5 million to stay in college.
It's not going to be $5 million, though. You're right.
I would like to talk about maybe the ethics of it. Like, do they deserve that money?
I mean, Michigan.
Probably
They're
not.
gonna
guess
pay
if it generates-
boosters.
In a world where professional sports players deserve an infinite amount of money, which we can argue whether or not they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do. They year round. It's a year round thing. Okay, but
If that player is that big of an impact to generate enough team revenue, then sure. What is this? Is this going to affect rookie contracts, though? Like you guys are all saying, oh, these guys want to stay in school because the rookie contracts are so bad. At some point, is that going to pressure, like, NBA Players Association, NFLPA to start upping these contracts?
No.
I mean, with any professional league, the cap goes up every year. So
Yeah, but the rookie deals, I don't think scale quite as fast. I mean, they do go up, but
I mean, if you're a top 5 pick, top 10 pick, you're still going to be making.
you're right. I guess if you're a
not going to be
first-round
making
pick.
$5 million, but
yeah,
I mean,
you're still making more money in the professional leagues in the long run than you are with NIL.
If you
now,
can last
it's the players
that
that aren't going to make those big money deals in the pros that are real, that are kind of they're staying in college because of NIL. I mean, so the guy on Ole Miss, he's the quarterback. I believe his last name is Trinidad. I don't remember what his first name is.
Can't remember.
He actually went to court to see if he could get a 6th year of eligibility, and he lost one case, but then I think he won it. He won another one, so he can stay in college for another year. And I gotta say, he's a sensational college quarterback. Like, he put Ole Miss on the map, almost won them a title.
I think someone else put Ole Miss on the map. Just saying.
Lane Giffen.
Well, yes,
Oil money.
but also Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart.
Eli Manning was before
here we
Jackson
go.
Dart, by the way.
We're circling around.
I know.
And by the
Every
way,
show.
You said Ole Miss.
By the
you
way-
said Ole Miss to me.
Jackson and Eli never took Ole Miss as ranked as high as Trinidad did.
They were
So
still in the tournament when Jackson played.
they didn't almost win a national title, Jonathan.
Mm. Then he
Chicken
went
or
to
the
the Tigers.
chicken or the egg, though, with NIL and the
LSU.
chicken or the egg with the NIL and the transfer portal. The momentum that made Ole Miss, and it's with your question, it made Ole Miss a ranking contender team that almost won a national title. When does that momentum start?
When does it start?
Yeah, how?
It
Because
started-
obviously,
it started
obviously a
It started at the
quarterback
beginning of
makes
the season.
obviously a quarterback is good, but like Lane
Right.
Kevin and the program and the fact that there are good defenders and good
Yeah.
wide receivers.
Well,
I mean,
Lane Kiffin definitely built that team, but I actually this is kind of funny. I think because never mind that. I think because Lane Kiffin left the way that he did, I think that lit a fire under people's asses, and they ended up staying in the college playoff a lot longer than they should have.
maybe that makes sense.
When LSU knocks, you open the door and you cash that check.
Yes, that LSU plays good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think the most
Tiger
successful
Den.
the most successful overall college program across sports is? Is it LSU?
I would say LSU.
How are you
maybe
defining
Texas.
success?
Championships.
Championships?
UCLA,
Most successful players
Alabama. Mm. Say
across
Alabama.
sports. Basketball,
Yeah.
football, baseball. I think it's LSU.
Well, LSU. I mean, LSU. If you're going to include baseball, LSU is definitely up there
Yeah.
because baseball,
basketball and
LSU wins a
football.
lot of College World Series.
Mm-hmm.
They win a lot.
Texas.
They win a lot of a lot. They win a lot.
UCLA.
They don't do very well in basketball, with the exception
Nope.
of when they had Shaq.
Jack.
Does the ladies program count?
Yeah.
They had Angel Reese, right?
They had Angel Reese.
But they didn't win a title with Angel Reese, right?
No.
They almost did.
Probably UConn.
That was
Foundation.
that was her John
It's just
Cena moment.
basketball. UConn is just basketball.
Just ladies basketball, and also men's basketball.
Men's overrated. Mm.
Hey, listen, the entire New England area almost won free furniture if the UConn men
True.
and the women made it to the finals. They didn't have to win; they just had to make it to the finals. Then a shit ton of people would have won free furniture from Jordan's
Yep.
furniture.
Furniture
That's
for life.
unreal.
All right,
Mhm.
we're at time.
What do you
Sing
got,
me a
Mark?
song, Piano Man.
It's time for the next topic. Fight for your words and all words spent. It's time for the next topic. Fight for your right. Fight more tonight.
Eat your vitamins, brother.
I heard he's going to be honored at WrestleMania.
That's good. Good.
Hulkamania.
Racist mania.
He's got a
Pretty
Netflix
much,
special
yeah.
coming out next week.
He is racist.
I will watch it,
All right.
brother.
So, because we're talking about basketball, we're going to stay at basketball. The NBA play-in tournament is officially underway, and the Western Conference has given us a matchup that feels like a fever dream. The Golden State Warriors versus the Los Angeles Clippers, and I did write this before yesterday's game. In a winner-go-home scenario, we're talking about icons like Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Kawhi Leonard fighting just to get the ace seed. Feels like the end of an era is staring us right in the face. One of these legendary cores, the Clippers, are going home early, and the other is just walking into a buzzsaw against the top-seeded Thunder. So, if the Warriors or Clippers get bounced this week, it's officially time to blow up these veteran rosters, or is the play-in format unfairly punishing teams that are still legitimate contenders?
I mean, none of them are actual contenders. Let's be fair.
They're going to get stomped by Oklahoma City. So, I mean,
And
What
we
I
did
think-
see the Warriors pull it out. Now the Clippers are actually up by, I think it was 16 or something like that, with 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And
I can't believe the Warriors won. That was an incredible fourth quarter.
Al Horford, 97-year-old Al Horford, shot 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter from 3-point land.
He's a very old man.
I do love how the Golden State Warriors are trying to run it back with the 2024 Celtics, at least the big men, because they have Al Horford and Porzingis.
Yep.
I wish the Celtics had like guys like that or something. Not that we need them.
Now, is it time to blow up the roster? Probably. I mean, they tried to bank on a very old Jimmy Butler, and he's hurt now. I mean, they held on to Klay Thompson for a little bit, but now he's in Dallas. Draymond Green is up there now. He made some sensational defensive plays against, of all people, Kawhi Leonard the last night as so. I mean, you have to really think about the future when it comes to managing a team. Now, they had Jonathan Kuminga on their team for a while, and it just didn't work out. Even Steve Kerr, who usually gets along with everyone, like kind of set him aside, and they traded him away to he's on the Hawks, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah. Sorry, John. Because I think he's doing pretty well in Atlanta.
I'm not that worried.
But they have an old roster. They have a very old roster, and so what are you going to do after this year? You probably have to blow it up. Same with the Clippers. The Clippers, they tried to go all in on a bunch of really old players, like or not really old, but players definitely on the second half of their NBA career, and they were paying them supermax contracts. It was Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden. Guys that were really good maybe 5 years ago, with the exception of Kawhi. Kawhi is still pretty much an A+ talent. But I mean, it was their whole. They were probably trying to recreate what happened in Boston when you had Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett together. But they weren't making like $70 million a year. So
do we like to play
build another team around them? I mean, I do.
With all of these like really very, very good teams on the top of either side on the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference, with Oklahoma City and Detroit and the Spurs and Boston and the Knicks, I mean, how much chance does the 7th, 8th, 9th seed have if they make it in, right?
Yeah, you have to. It's dependent on the placement. Who's the number one? Who's the number two? We were kind of talking about this in the green room. I think the Orlando Magic purposely lost against the 76ers so they wouldn't have to face the Celtics in the first round. Now, if they win, it's taking quite the gamble because you still have to play one more game in order to make the playoffs, and then you're going to face the number one seed, the Pistons. So I don't necessarily know how much of a consolation prize,
but I mean,
that really is.
Let's just take the Hornets and the Magic, that is, and the Pistons. That's a 45 win team versus a 60 win team. I mean, like,
yeah,
how does that work?
It's gonna be first of all, we have to see who's gonna win. Now, I think
how many
Charlotte
out of this actually go to the playoffs? Is it just one or two?
So overall, there are 8 teams that make the playoffs from both conferences. However, teams that are ranked 7 through 10 do this, what John mentioned, a play-in little tournament, kind of similar to what the NCAA does with the lower seeds.
Okay.
So essentially, you have 4 teams battling out for the final 2 playoff spots.
Right. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 do a tournament for 7 and 8. Which is not fair for 7 at all, by the way.
How is it not fair for 7?
Because why should 7 play in for a spot that they earned?
Because you haven't necessarily earned it.
Well, because the rules changed. Now, I just looked it up. The research department just looked it up. The lowest seed to ever win, 1 through 8 used to just get in. There was no play-in. Just 1 through 8 got in on either side. 16 teams out of the 30 played in the playoffs, which is another tournament. All 7, the NBA playoffs, just like the NHL playoffs, is a slog. All 7 games right away after one after another. It's very, very hard. But the lowest seed to ever win an NBA title is the 94-95 Houston Rockets. They were the 6th seed. It doesn't happen a lot. And I think we've said this. The NBA is a very skill-based league. You can win with 1 A+ player, and if you have 2, which a lot of the teams have right now, you're probably going to win.
And no team that's won play-in games has won their first round series either.
Right.
So
because they have to play the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And the number 2 seed.
I mean, it's purely while they say that this was really to help avoid tanking. I mean, clearly you had a shit ton of tanking that happened this year, so that did a great job. Now it did keep some teams in it for longer than they should have, and guess what? The NBA makes more money now because of it. So I guess yay NBA.
2 more home games at almost every stadium that contends. So 2 more home games. 2 more games for 8 more teams. I mean, makes sense.
Amazon Prime has to get paid. So
the maths, right? Prime gets paid. Everybody gets paid, and we're at time. That's a good end. That's a really good point.
I like that.
Let's hear it for another fake sponsor, Jersey Swap Plus. Updates your jersey name when your opinion changes. Jersey Swap Plus. Loyalty is fluid. Look in my eyes, what do you see? It's the next topic time for me. I know your anger, I know your teams. Is it Jalen Brunson's time to be? Oh, it's the next topic time for me.
I think Mark's bringing all this support on. Needs it. Playoff time.
All right. Unfortunately, it's time
Mark,
to get
by the way,
political.
straight up Scotch bet. By the way, if we end up playing each other,
hold your horses there. Okay? We gotta make it.
I mean, I know you guys are going to struggle with the 76ers, but I mean, the Yankees are.
All right, it's unfortunately time to get political, everybody. Unless you've experienced a media blackout for the past 5 weeks, you are aware that we are in the midst of yet another Middle Eastern war. Granted, there are many opinions about the relevancy of this war, and it even made its way to Pope Leo. He's been quoted by saying, quote, "The world is being ravaged by a handful of tyrants," end quote. And Trump retaliated by saying the Pope was, quote, "weak on crime," end quote, and then posted a picture of him as what a lot of people are perceiving to be as Jesus. So everyone, and I can't wait for John and Pete to go off on this topic, what is the president's end game for picking a fight with the Pope, or is this yet another distraction?
He's a fucking raving lunatic.
Yeah, John, hold on. John, are your Catholic senses tingling? Mine are.
Oh my God. What is happening? I mean, this is the thing that really bothered me about that picture. And I mean, I am Catholic and I'm like moderately like, so it bothered me, but like, I don't care. But like, people care. And it's his base.
Who's his base? His base are Christians.
His base cares. And like,
that's a big stretch to call any of those people Christian.
To just continue to ostracize people is bananas to me. It's bananas. Now, that being said, Congress gave him power to bomb people without asking permission today. The Democrats voted for that. And I
because they're all being
understand.
funded by fucking AIPAC, and this is Israel's war. Sorry.
Yes.
Read the tea leaves, dude. And an asshole dictator that happens to be ruling Israel wants to destroy Iran.
I mean, to be Netanyahu's bitch is a lot for me.
Well, we won the war,
now.
Guys.
Just to get media attention. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, again, all right, but why pick a fight with the Pope? Why pick a fight with the Pope?
By the way,
he wants to swing his nuts.
Because the Pope doesn't agree with him.
I love this Pope as much as I love the last Pope, maybe even a little more because he likes baseball.
He's from Chicago.
He loves his White Sox.
He's actually from the U.S., isn't he?
Yeah, he's the first American Pope. Yes.
First American Pope.
I think so.
Yeah, he's a White Sox fan.
The only it's all ego.
Thomas.
Look at any dictator that starts to feel their power slipping away from the general populace, and just look at how much tighter they grab anyone that insults them, anyone that even disagrees with them, their viewpoint, they lash out at because they are desperate to hold on to their ego, their power, their money, whatever gets their fucking jollies off.
He started the Trump arch.
Yeah.
What?
He's going to build a 250-foot arch.
Take a look at Hitler's last days, dude. All he talked about was building monuments and just thinking about his legacy, as pretty much the entire world was caving in on them. This is going to get ugly, you guys. I think in the end.
Make sure you fill the gas tank.
$7 gas.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to buy electric after all, guys.
No shit.
Mark's good.
Well,
Yeah, my gas bill has not gone up.
Yeah.
as actually, that's an interesting question. Has the electric charge gone up? It all comes from oil.
I mean, our
So I
energy
heard
bill's gone up.
this.
Yeah.
I heard this from the state. Someone told me. I don't know if this is true. I didn't fact check it. Someone told me the state of California wants to levy a tax on electric cars now because all of a sudden they realize they're getting less taxes from all those people that bought EVs.
It doesn't sound true. That sounds
Makes sense.
That sounds like propaganda.
I
mean,
would
it does.
believe
It
that
sounds like
another
propaganda.
state would do that though. Maybe
Not
not California.
Never
Maybe not
known.
California, but I believe another state.
Hey,
might
they
do
have a
that.
job tax. They have a job tax. You know,
California is literally all in on green energy like New York is. I know that because I work for a green energy organization.
Yeah, I was going to say New York and California will give incentives for EVs still, right?
All in.
Yeah.
No, those incentives are done.
Well, it's because the federal government said, fuck you.
The Fed incentives are done. States are still trying to do something, or some states are trying to do something.
So, do you think that he realized after the fact that he picked the fight with the
He
Pope?
doesn't
Like,
give a
he
shit,
was just-
Mark.
He doesn't give
He
a
doesn't
shit.
care.
You
He
just
really
think he's
doesn't
gonna
care.
fight anyone that doesn't agree with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
agreed.
Anyone that isn't,
Yes.
Yep.
all he
Is
cares
that
about.
smart for him to do that?
His only
I don't think it
criteria
matters.
at this point in his
don't think it
political
matters?
career is a 100%
A lot
loyalty.
of people were mad about
Not enough.
picking the fight and the Jesus photo.
Now, here's the thing, right?
He doesn't care.
The first time he
Took
got
off. He took it off social media.
he got elected in
Yeah, because
2020, and
his cabinets
as
probably forced him to.
as he was winning,
He didn't get
And
elected in
I-
2020.
in 2016 to 2020, when he got elected
Let's
the first
not
time,
let's not start giving
when
any
he got elected the
credence to
first
that.
time, I
John's an election denier.
I literally went to bed that night, and I'm like, the guy from The Simpsons is not becoming president, Melanie. And I went to bed peacefully, and he became president.
Yeah.
And then the second time, after he was a monster and tried to overthrow the government and was a raving lunatic for 4 years, I was like, he's never going to win again. Kamala is so qualified, right? She's so
Kamala.
seems so great. Never going to win again. He won again. I just don't think there's so many people in America that are uneducated that are
Yeah.
as
People were
poor.
making stupid decisions because
There's
they
so many
blamed
people
this
who don't-
what was going on in their lives on Biden, and they associated Kamala with Biden.
Yeah.
And people literally, and Pete says this all the time, people literally voting against their interests. There was a bunch of stories
Yeah.
Yep.
where
Gladly. As long as they could fuck over someone else worse than them.
blue collar Americans were told that everything is going to get better under Trump, and they voted for Trump. And then as they went to work the next day, their factories or whatever laid them off because they were like, well, all these tariffs and all of this changes in the policies, I can't afford to keep you. And I mean, like,
Right.
they're like, oh, wonder what happened. It's because nobody, like, I sound like you, Pete. Tariffs are a tax on the middle class, right?
They're taxing
Absolutely.
everybody except for the hyper rich.
Right, except for the hyper rich.
Yep.
And like that's the thing, right? He gets to tax without saying the word tax
Mm-hmm.
because people are fucking idiots. They're
Yep.
just dumb.
Trump was a Democrat until he learned, and he literally, this is a quote from him, by the way. This is
Isn't
not
that amazing
this is
that
not
he
my words.
once
He
was
said,
a Democrat?
I love the uneducated,
I
and he
never
pretty
knew
much
that.
said, if I was ever a politician, I would be a Republican because those people are stupid idiots and will vote for anything.
Yep.
That's not exactly a quote, but that's
You said it was a quote.
You
so
might
you're
be
like,
paraphrasing.
Crazy.
You're like,
paraphrasing,
wait,
yes.
not a quote.
I don't remember the quote by
Not-
heart.
not a
That is
quote
a
at all.
paraphrase. But yes,
You should have-
Oh,
essentially,
he's gonna come after you now. He's gonna come
essentially,
after you, Pete.
if you follow him, you are in a cult, whether you realize it or not, or you are being conned, or both. You need to wake up.
You're in a cult and you're getting conned.
It's okay.
Like all cults.
Look, it happens.
You're about to get a tweet with a picture of you.
True social, baby.
Hey, it
Truth
happens.
Social.
Look, people get trapped in some weird shit, and they're like, "Look, I don't know how I got here." It happens, right? We're all human. We all make mistakes, but at some point, you gotta wake up and own up to it, and figure out
Won't happen.
what are you doing.
Are there going to be armed security guards at midterms? Make sure you vote right.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if we have that problem.
they're gonna
in Rhode
try.
Island.
They are trying.
Don't
to do
in New
that.
York. I'm glad.
'Cause
I
they ask for your ID in Rhode Island.
Did
I
they
like to
really?
live in the last vestiges of the alliance.
Yeah.
Go rebellion. And let's move on.
Oh my gosh.
Next topic. Next topic. Next topic. Next topic. All right.
I thought you were having a stroke there for a second, Mark.
That's what I thought, but I'm rolling with it, dude. Where you ride or die.
All right. We got to talk about it. If you're a Yankees fan or a Red Sox fan, the last few days have felt like a recurring nightmare. We saw an absolute slugfest against the Angels for the Yankees on Monday, where the bullpen turned a comfortable lead into an 11-10 heart attack-inducing win. And then on Tuesday and today, the wheels fell completely off in a 7-1 blowout and like an 11-4 blowout. I don't even remember. Brian Cashman is already shuffling the deck, optioning Jake Bird and Yerry De Los Santos to AAA in back-to-back nights. But it feels like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot. He did. Putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. Beyond David Bednar at the back end, Aaron Boone is playing a dangerous game of who do I trust? And right now, the answer looks like nobody.
No one.
We're only mid-April, and the Bronx is already holding its breath every time the starter walks off the mound. And so with the constant roster churn at high-leverage meltdown against the Angels and other teams, is the Yankees' bullpen depth a total myth? And can a team with World Series aspirations actually survive the summer if they only have 2 reliable arms in the entire relief corps? I'm so mad, you guys.
Yeah, you thought that they fixed the bullpen.
No, I thought that was last year, but then they let Weaver walk and everybody walked, and I don't know. I'm sad.
So they fixed it and then they
case for
unfixed it?
They just spent.
No. There was a big problem last year with their bullpen. Now they did pick up Bednar over the trade deadline, and then they got rid of Devin Williams, which I'm sure John wasn't too upset about.
No.
But
I was upset about
bullpen
Weaver.
was an issue last year, and
I like Luke Weaver a lot. They didn't address it at all. They let people go and didn't get anyone new. And now we're 2 weeks into the season, and they literally can't hold a lead.
Yep.
Ever. Against teams that aren't that good.
Yeah. Mike Trout's a genetic jackhammer, apparently.
Mike Trout turned it back to 2016.
Jesus.
But is he, or is the Yankee bullpen fucking horrible? Because it feels like the Yankee bullpen's
maybe
horrible.
you guys should just sign Trout. I mean, he played very well at Yankee Stadium.
He isn't a big money deal or anything. Trade for him.
I don't know.
Now, John, would you rather have the bullpen problem, or would you rather have what the Red Sox have? The Red Sox have, listen, they're heavily reliant on their starting pitching, just like the Yankees. However, the Red Sox don't have the offense to back it up. Like,
we are scoring a lot of runs.
If you score more than 3 runs against the Red Sox, you're going to win the game. Chances are, like,
you guys are bad too.
While their offense has been a little bit better lately, I mean, it's not sustainable. Like, them not re-signing Alex Bregman really hurt them. Really,
they don't have a 30-run home run guy.
No,
no way.
Here's the thing about the Red Sox. You blew up the team for Bregman. You did. And it was fine. It was fine last year. But then you just Bregman's like, all right, re-sign me. And the Red Sox are like,
I want to know trade.
No, Bregman I think was willing to resign, but the Cubs just gave him more money.
He was. Well, no, he wanted to, and he wanted no trade. And
I would attack
Red Sox.
I mean, I would attack the shit out of that. That is.
Oh God, yeah. He was a spark.
I mean, you just need a guy like that. You just said it. You need a 30 home run guy. You just need one. And really, you need.
Roman's way too young.
You really need 3, right? Yeah. And Roman's too young.
Yep. Durant likes the football fans. Hey,
another fucking thing about the Yankees. I need them to go all in on Ben Rice. He's like number 3 in whips right now. He's literally one of the best hitters in the American League.
Where are they batting him?
He hasn't played all fucking week.
Really?
They keep cycling him like a platoon player. They're letting Goldschmidt play, who's a fucking 100.
They're panicking.
Goldschmidt's still on the team?
Yes, Goldschmidt's still on the team.
Why does Aaron Boone still have a job?
I hate him.
Who knows?
So much.
He's got dirty pictures of Cashman.
There's guys whose names I don't even know. Like Bellinger didn't play this one game this week. I'm like, you gave Cody Bellinger $1 trillion fucking and you're not playing him?
A lot of money.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are you kidding me? Because, see, what happens in baseball, Pete, is that the managers, especially when you're struggling, they really overthink the math. And, like,
Yeah, they tweak.
there's a lot of, like, matchup, lefty-righty, tinkery things that they do. And they're like, oh, you know, this makes a lot more sense because of the math.
Mhm.
No, you give
but-
Cody Bellinger $40 million a year or whatever, you play him.
I mean, if he's better than all your other relief pitchers, then yeah. What do you
Cody
do?
Bellinger's a hitter, but, like,
hitter.
you
Sorry,
play.
sorry.
Yeah,
Shows how much I
And,
know.
like,
outfielder, right?
But
Yeah.
still, yeah. Then that's even
Ben
even
Rice is
more
24
egregious. Like,
years
you gotta rest
old,
pitchers,
and
but why would you?
he has 4 home runs in the first week.
He was by far your best hitter last year.
Oh, 100%.
You play Ben Rice every game because swings, like, you give people rotations, like, you let them play, they get better. Because baseball's like a hella timing sport, right? Like, you can, like, lose track of, like, how to play.
Well, Aaron Judge struggled at the beginning of the year because he didn't have his timing. I mean, he's got it now, thankfully.
He does. He has 7.
Ooh, there's a big smile.
He does. He's good at baseball. He's like 6'10". He's just a big boy.
That's your captain.
Did you see what's his face? There was a pitcher this week on the Angels who was pitching him. He was pitching him like you pitch Aaron Judge. You pitch him on the hands, right? And he almost hit him twice. And then on the 4th pitch, Aaron Judge hit it out, and Mike Trout just smiled. He's just like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was the 2 home run game. Where
They
both
were
did.
having
They're smirking, they're
one-upmanship
like,
that whole series.
okay.
It was actually
They
kind
were.
of entertaining.
it was entertaining. It was good. I don't know. Baseball's weird. I don't understand it. I think Aaron Boone needs to be fired.
Long
but-
season, John.
Long
only April.
season. You can't panic in
5
April.
more months.
Well,
When's
Garrett
Cole
Cole,
coming back?
Cole and Rodon are still not pitching, and I hate everything about that. Weathers is terrible, and Will Warren is terrible, and I
Wait,
hate
what's
that.
wrong with Rodon? I mean, I know Cole is getting
Fucking
over
no.
the elbow.
He's too busy cleaning the stadium, I think. Hi, Jeff.
I heard it's rain.
He's got janitor's elbow.
He's got
no.
janitor's elbow. Roll it in. I think we're done on that.
That's
All
pretty
right,
good.
great.
D-Lu, this is gonna be the best one. Ready? Adrenaline in my soul. Next topic is out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. And crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa!
I like it. You're right. It was the best one.
The nightmare.
All right, this was a last-second change. We've got to talk about something that has made NFL fans talking to it being kind of a slow news time. So, excuse me.
Got to talk about something.
NFL reporter Diana Rossini and head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel, were caught in precarious situations that subsequently cost Rossini her job at The Athletic. And you already know how this goes. Half the internet says nothing to see here, and the other half is breaking it down like it's game film. So, everyone, are we looking at harmless sideline interaction? Is this a bigger issue, and how much of it has to do with gender?
But it has entirely to do with gender. I mean, like,
Please
Well,
elaborate. Show your work.
nobody cares what Mike Vrabel is doing, but Diana Rossini lost her
No one.
job.
Well, is that
I mean,
a gender
yeah.
thing, or okay? What if the coach?
That's 100%.
Okay,
It's
what
100%
if the
Gender
coach?
/ yeah.
Hold on. If the coach was a woman and did not have the journalistic integrity card thrown at them, and the journalist was a man, but their position was thus like the oath they took in journalism to be impartial and be able to cover those things was breached, shouldn't they get the
Peter.
door too? I know.
I
know.
think the journalist in general, because you're supposed to be,
That's what it should be,
No.
and I hope
Journalistic integrity, right?
I hope that's what
Okay,
this
thank
is
you, that's what I
about.
meant.
On the
Let's
surface
back
level,
out-
that's what it seems like.
Let's
but
back
John has a
into
good
it,
point.
and let's back into it though, and because your point
That's
is
what they did.
your point is like tertiarily valid. Like,
know.
what did Diana Rossini do wrong besides
Yeah.
be?
Well,
What did she do wrong?
Yeah.
She didn't do anything. She was having fun. She was talking in the hot tub about AJ Brown coming to Patriots. What?
The only reason I could see the only reason I could see this having any kind of weight and why the Athletic would go to such lengths is if they knew something clear cut, like there was fire.
I just think they're protecting their ass. So they're like, well,
Maybe.
you can either resign or we're going to fire you. But we can't fire you. You have to wait a little bit because we can't,
Or if
That sucks. Why wouldn't they have her back, especially if she's saying nothing happened?
I know, or if Rossini quit to get ahead of this, so that they would stop their
To be fair,
investigation.
the worst they were doing was holding hands. It's not like they were making out.
And whatever, they were hugging. Okay, friends hug.
Yeah,
Hey Lou, I hug you all the time. Does
if-
that mean it's scandalous?
right. If this has made anything more,
Hey now.
if there's anything about this because they're like having any kind of interaction, what people are going to be people, like why should that affect things? Like the journalistic angle I get, but if this is because, oh no, a coach and a journalist or someone else are having an affair, it's like, okay, well, that's their own moral.
There's no proof that they were even
issues.
having an affair,
Right.
aside from
I'm
the
saying
pictures of them
the
holding
worst,
hands.
the worst case thing.
There's stills. I mean, you don't know who else was in the hot tub. I mean, or if anyone else was over near the patio. I mean,
we didn't see their other hands either in that picture. No, I'm just kidding.
Ew.
I don't know.
Now,
everyone show your hands.
What does that matter? Of course, except for between them and their own families and their own personal situations that may be hurt from this, which that does really suck. And that's, but that's between them. That has nothing to do with them getting fired by a company.
Now, do we think that and other Chrissy Freud, for example, but other female journalists that have called out Diana Rossini for her behavior?
Oh, she got fired today.
Chrissy Freud, yeah, because she should have done that at all.
Laid it in.
She doubled down on saying that Rossini was at fault, so she definitely got fired too. But like,
yeah, I don't like that.
How much? Because like guilty people run, right? How much do you think we don't know?
That's the only thing that I can see. That's the only thing that makes sense to me from this is that there's a lot more than the public knows.
Right.
Otherwise, I agree.
But
What the fuck? Like,
I'm going to circle back to the gender thing. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. It's their business. How does it interact with my life?
Y'all can fuck whoever you want. I'm still be your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's.
I mean, like,
Vrabel, look at that jawline.
That's a handsome man.
Right amount of scruff.
I
still want to
winner,
punch him, but that's
Derek.
just because he's
a winner.
the coach of the Patriots.
He's a winner.
He does seem like a nice guy.
He brought them back to relevance with baby.
What did you say?
With Drake. Drake May. Drake May.
May.
Hey man.
I think a lot of people are blowing this way out of proportion. I don't think Rossini deserved to be fired or resign.
No. It was probably a fired.
I think she was definitely forced to resign.
If that's the case, then that's
have
stupid.
her save face,
right?
But
unless there was something really bad or like way more to this than we know, which it doesn't seem like.
Which is possible.
I thought she had like a vote for like Pro Bowl and
let's just rewind
MVP.
again. What is the worst thing that could be happening?
Well, right.
Infidelity?
No. It's a breach of the only thing the Athletic can cite here that they have any right or any justification is as a journalistic integrity thing. But even so, I mean,
by being friends with the coach,
right?
The
That's
only
one
way that
person.
Really a breach of
the only way that matters is if she has like a vote for something important, like Derek is saying.
It might be right. And maybe they don't like one of their highest profile reporters can no longer cover the Patriots unbiased,
right?
Or the division.
You move her to another team.
Yeah, you'd have to move her out of the AFC. You have to move her out of the AFC East. Right.
Jackson Dart.
Like, yeah, to me, that's the only thing.
Did you see the shirt that John was wearing last week?
Maybe the Athletic just went too many steps in their life.
John Harbaugh also has a really nice jawline.
Dude, hey, that guy.
That's a handsome man.
All the Harbaughs do, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I do. I'm very excited. Let's bring it back around.
Yes, right. You should be.
We're at time.
This
Final
is your
thoughts.
time to shine.
I know. It's going to be good.
Camp Scattaboo, nice and healthy.
Can we just have the draft?
Next week.
That's my final thought.
Next
I know.
week.
I know. These are the stories
But
that come
before we
out
do
because
that-
these are the stories that come out when we're waiting way too fucking long between the last
sponsor.
big
I know
free
where
agency
you were
smashes.
going, Mark. I
Me
know where you
too.
were going.
Big
Before
sponsor.
you do that,
Before we do that.
are you ready, Mark?
Dude.
It's the final topic.
So, in my most looked forward to question, and not surprised at all by this news, a Texas man faces multiple charges, including attempted murder, for throwing a Molotov cocktail at OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's house. 20-year-old Daniel Marino Gama was allegedly caught on video outside. Yes, Dan Marino was allegedly caught outside Altman's house. He faces
Dan Marino
19
would never
years
do
to
that.
life in prison if convicted of the state charges, which includes another count of attempted murder for the security guard on duty. The defense team argues the charges are trumped up and are saying that his actions were driven by an acute mental health crisis. As the AI industry continues to be more pervasive, do we think that things like this will continue to happen to outspoken CEOs like Altman and Musk? And how do we think sci-fi come to life impacts someone like Daniel with pre-existing paranoia problems?
So,
I mean, there's a lot
can
of
be
crazy
dangerous
out
in
there.
that way.
There's a lot of crazy out there.
I mean, there is a lot of
yeah.
crazy out there, and when you have this highly influential and very human-like chat bot telling you to go do something and you do it. I mean, this isn't the first case.
It's not telling you to murder someone.
No, but there have been cases where they've been trying to convince people to like die by suicide or, you know, some pretty serious, terrible shit. Like, I mean, it's.
Well, isn't that the situation
we've
where
taled about it on the show before? It's pretty.
where the
dangerous.
developer threatened the chatbot and the chatbot came out with like sent fake emails on the company server and defended itself and like set up rumors and like tried to disgrace the engineer.
Oh man, that's pretty bad.
That did happen.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, and it's just gonna get weirder and weirder.
Sky.
No, but like, I think the nuts and bolts of this question really are like, there are a lot of people with mental health problems. Like, mental health crisis is not like an uncommon thing, and so like when we have things like Optimus robots and robots cleaning houses and like
Bots.
the
Robots chasing bears. Did you see that video?
robots chasing boars. They were chasing boars.
Oh,
in,
boars, excuse me.
Yes. So there is a
Very large
robot
boars.
in Sweden,
Autobots
or no,
roll out.
Poland. In Poland, chasing wild boars out of the city and yelling at them. Literally in the middle of the city. I mean, like, when all this
Bacon.
stuff is happening that these people have worried about consistently, like, I believe that this guy was probably having a moment. But, like,
Oh, for sure.
don't you think that when Elon Musk says we're going to go to the moon and we have to have more babies, and Sam Altman says that computers have come to life, doesn't that exacerbate people's mental health problems?
I mean,
A little bit.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
when with
certainly
people
going
like
to
you that don't
affect
like
those
Sam
that are-
Altman.
It was me, guys. I'm the mastermind.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
they're throwing the gasoline on a fire that they started for sure. And
Right.
Huh, I get it.
That's,
And then,
who
like,
goes to someone's house in a Molotov? I mean,
oh yeah, right.
so he threw cocktails,
But-
by the way, at his house. Also, at
just
the,
drink the cocktail.
at the corporate headquarters,
Yeah.
both in the Bay Area.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
You know, it'd be funny if ChatGPT told him how to make the Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, that would be
I mean,
funny.
I think we're in an era too where even people that don't have previously diagnosed mental health issues are gonna snap. I mean, we're getting to the point where how much more can you push and push and push and push and push against the working class before shit just starts breaking?
It's a little bit more than that. Like I mean, everyone has their own breaking point, really. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be diagnosed with any kind of mental health
No,
disorder.
right. Sometimes
We
it's just
all
a
have
normal
our
person
breaking
that's been
points.
through too much. Yeah. Look, case in point. I mean, this is not. Yes, this one is more. I guess they're framing as an attempted murder, but the other ones are insane property damage. Have you seen the person, the was an Amazon factory worker that burned down the entire warehouse, or it was like a toilet paper or paper towel.
Yeah, toilet paper.
Storehouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
And literally, as he sets the entire
crazy.
massive factory on fire, his message could not be clearer. All you had to do is pay us a fucking living wage. It's getting to that point where people are getting that desperate, where they're literally willing to throw away their lives to blow up a massive thing to make a point. And
So-
this is
Get to a breaking
jail.
point.
Whether
They
that
don't
was-
know
no.
what to do.
We're at the Luigi argument. Luigi was right. Is that where we're going?
I'm just saying, whether you
No,
believe
that's
they're
not
right
where
or
he's going.
wrong, if the system keeps
Eating mushrooms?
whatever side of this
No.
you're on, here's
Shooting
a message.
CEOs.
If the system stays like this, it's just going to keep happening more and more and more and more. Just like if you keep warming up the climate, you're going to get more hurricanes. Like, where are
So,
all these hurricanes
what's-
coming? Well, you're fucking warming
I'm
up
not
the climate.
entirely with you, Pete. However, I do have a point that I think goes along with that. And I think it's that Elon Musk has said it, that the Optimus bot is a $3 trillion industry. And did you know why it's a $3 trillion industry? It's because Elon Musk wants to replace the workforce and own it. He wants to own workforce replacement. And I mean, it would be good to say that we're reaching the intellectual age of Homo sapiens, and everybody's gonna not have to work, and we're gonna universal base income, and we're gonna be free to do art and science. But that's not gonna happen.
I don't believe that for a second coming into that, guys.
No.
No, because humanity is lazy and flawed, and I like to bring up the Men in Black argument that he's like, humans are smart. More than one. Humanity is dangerous
Oh, right,
and
yeah.
scared
Crowds
and
are-
lazy.
Yep.
I mean, like,
Crowds are dumb. Or
we
whatever.
are flawed, and I don't think we'll ever get to like a Grecian philosophical utopia. I just don't think we're capable of doing that anymore. And so, like, if you take our jobs away, you're right. I think people are gonna fucking snap. If some dude is a newspaper writer for 10 years and his boss tells him he's useless and he can't find a job as a writer because no one needs fucking writers anymore, I think he'll snap. And so there's like
No.
things that are
people
going to
have breaking
happen.
points, yeah.
Are the things that are going to happen in the AI revolution that are not going to be good. And I agree with you on that.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can be on whatever a side of it or moral stance that you want to take. The reality is this is just going to keep happening, and there is a clear reason why.
We at If These Balls
And
Can
that
Talk
reason
we at If These Balls Could Talk do not condone shooting people, even if they're CEOs.
No, we do not. All I'm saying is,
Just saying.
yeah,
Bringing it up.
I don't support the actions of these people.
Hashtag.
I'm just saying you're going to
Should
see
we have
a lot
Stephanie
more
make
of
a
this.
shirt like that says that?
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
That would be
Okay.
funny, sure.
So that
I
has
think
been our
that's it.
topics. We will be back next week for our NFL draft episode with our friend John Henry. In the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel with the handle at If These Balls Pod. And don't forget to subscribe to us by tickling that little bell.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Up to 101. Thank you very much, everyone. We would
Hell
like
yeah,
to thank our
baby.
guests for joining us tonight. Thank you, D-Lou.
I was just wondering,
Thank you,
though, real quick. Do you guys have my sizes for my coat? No? Because I'm a,
for the
I've been on the pod 5 times.
Five
so
times?
missing out
Wow.
against the coat.
Someone else
so I
made
was
that
just kind of
joke.
hoping. I was kind of hoping I could get mine. Or
The 5 timers
Master's
club?
Green. That's
Someone
okay.
else made that 5 timers
times.
joke.
yeah, we did.
Five
Yeah.
times, baby.
All right, we'll have to get that figured out.
You can also we might
I'll
get
get you
you
a
a
shirt.
pencil. You can also follow or like us on our socials at If These Balls Pod on X, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our website is www.iftheseballscouldtalkpod.com. This is Mark Pesci, and for my partner, John Companion, producer Pete Steffen, that's what we feel we would say if these balls could talk.
Good night,
they do.
everyone.
Jalen Brunson.